where you're coming in from.
Did you know?
I am live streaming, not just from my
If you can
YouTube channel, depending on where you're watching me. I am live streaming
TikTok really said here.
on TikTok as well. So I'm trying to get hooked up here. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Would love to know why you're on social media. And I'm going to cover a topic that I get a decent amount of people asking me for. I'm just getting hooked up here. Do I have to show you? Do I have to show my face? If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Okay. TikTok can be a little finicky. I think I have a love-hate relationship with TikTok. Okay. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Happy Friday, everybody. Linda Bomba here. If you don't know me, I've been doing these live streams. I've been going live. It's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where I live, and I'm covering a number of different topics depending on what people are interested in. Somebody did ask me to do a social media marketing training that I did last week, and I did another one on email marketing, because if you're using social media, you got to be using email marketing. Good morning, Omar. Good morning, Erd. That, if I'm saying that correctly. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. I'd love to know why you're on social media. I do online marketing, making money from home, and I teach other people how to do the same thing. If you've got any kind of business, online, offline, you have a mission that you're supporting, a message, a company you're supporting, and you're using social media, it doesn't matter what you're using it for, it still works the same. And you want to use social media the correct way, because the truth is most people are not using it the correct way. And you'll get a lot better results if you know what you're doing. Good morning, Matthew. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Luke Khan, is that what people call you? Good morning, Tam83. Good morning, Charles. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. I'd love to know why you're on social media. I'm on social media. I do online marketing, making money from home. You're from the Philippines. Good morning. Good morning, Victoria. Thanks for jumping on. Online marketing and making money from home, and I teach other people how to do the same thing. I've been covering some different topics, and today I was going to talk about, I get this question a lot, do I have to show my face? So if you're using TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, they're all now video platforms, and short video is really the thing. When I got started in this industry next month, it'll be 14 years. There was no short video when I started. There was no TikTok. I got on TikTok in 2020. I've had 10 accounts on TikTok that I lost. I lost 3 Instagram accounts. I lost a Facebook group. I had over 60,000 people. Yes, you want to use social media. There's over 5 billion people on social media. So you have plenty of people that you can get exposure to, but you want to learn the correct way to how to use social media. And I'm finding most people don't know how to do that. And I've personally spent over $100,000 to get around different people and learn from them, because you want to model what's already proven. And I spent a whole year when I started this. I went to Google. I searched make money online. I bought a website. I had no mentor. They sent me a 3-page PDF. That was the training that I got. And they were showing me how to do pay-per-click ads. I was sending traffic to a replicated website, which you never want to do. You don't know what you don't know. I spent a year doing that and $3,000 in pay-per-click ads, and I didn't make a dime. So it does matter. You need training. You need mentorship. You need a proven system. I didn't have any of that. And you never want to send traffic to a replicated website or a sales page, because you only have one opportunity to talk to the person. You want to send people to a capture page where you can get their email address and get them on your email list. You want to build an email list, because using social media is great, but you don't own or control your accounts. You can lose them at any time. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Marlon. Good morning, TT. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. I'd love to know why you're on social media. And I was going to talk a little bit about today, because I get this question. And if you're using social media and you're using a site like TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and really now video, the short short reels is the thing. The question I get is, do I have to show my face? Well, not you don't, but I do suggest you do that because you want to build trust with people, and if people don't see your face, they and on video, it's very powerful. They can see you, they can hear you. If you don't want to show your face, you can do faceless marketing. There are people doing that because they don't want to get on camera, and now there's AI. And if you've been following me at all on TikTok or my Instagram account, the last 2 months I got an AI course in June that I've been going through and learning about how to use AI. And the last 2 months, all the videos I've been posting, I'm using AI. So you could do that too. You don't have to show your face. And the course I got, it shows you how to make 2 different kinds of videos, which is cool. But you can learn, and learning how to use AI, because AI is not going away. And it's not that AI will replace you. It's that the people that learn how to use AI will replace you. And if you take a look just around the world, and you can see that it's in so many places now. And if you even go to Google and you search now, you can see AI. That the first search results now on Google, if you go look at them, that's AI. The rest of the searches look like they normally do, but AI is not going away. So I decided to go all in with it, and it is saving me time. I mean, there is a learning curve because thank you. Is it Maldi? Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate anybody else likes my video, whether you're on my TikTok account or you're on my YouTube channel. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I've been doing these every day. I've been on here live every day tomorrow it'll be a month. I'm going to continue doing these, but that's a question I get. Do you have to show your face? No, you don't. You can do faceless marketing or AI. But if you're trying to, and especially if you're new and you're new on social media, I recommend you pick one platform. You really want to, let people get to know you. And video marketing is very powerful because people can see you, they can hear you. And now with all the fraud and everything like that, it's trust is like a must. So you can build, quicker, a better relationship if you do get on camera. But if you don't, you can do faceless marketing or AI. And we do have somebody in our group that she's made over 6 figures doing faceless marketing. So, I mean, it does work. And the program I'm in, we have training for that. I wanted to learn AI, and that's what I've been using the last 2 months, posting the videos I'm posting. I did buy a course. There's a lot of courses out there, but I wanted to learn it and really go deep. I was using things like chat. I've been using chat GPT for some things, but not really going in to use AI to its full potential. And AI is I think AI is probably going to make as big as impact on the world as iPhones have, because I think, with the smartphones, it's completely changed the way we communicate. Maldi, if you want to learn, if you want to learn what I'm doing and I'm doing digital marketing, go to payudaily.com, or on my TikTok account, go up to my profile. There's a link there, payudaily.com. Click that. There's 2 videos. I encourage you to watch them, read the page. You'll get an email from me. I do have a free PDF. I'm using a proven blueprint. The blueprint's free. The link is for the PDF is in the email. You can open it. You can save that to your computer. It's yours to keep. But that is outlining. I've been using a proven blueprint, working 2 hours a day. We've got over 50,000 people in our group. And I mean, there's plenty of people in our group making money with this. This works, and in the beginning, you probably won't be able to get it done in 2 hours a day. But after, you do it for a little while, you get better, you get faster. You can get down to 2 hours a day. I mean, this is work. I mean, the people you see making money with this, they were coachable, they're consistent. They put the work in because it is work, but you can get this down to 2 hours a day. I mean, I had somebody on my live yesterday and his name is Hank. I don't know if he's going to jump on here today, but was telling me he's working 2 jobs. We have a woman in our community who she was working 3 jobs. She never had time to see her kids or anything. And she started doing this and has made 6 figures now. And she's left all 3 of those jobs. She can spend more time with her kids doing what she wants. And this isn't just about money. It's about time freedom. And the other thing that most people get with this is they have peace. And most people in the world will never get one of those. But The autonomy is great because if you have a job and you need to do something, you're gonna have to ask for time off. I don't have to ask. I mean, if I need to do something, I can just go do it. And I can set the schedule. And other than, I've been doing these lives at 10 a.m. and I'm on here for anywhere from like 10 minutes to an hour every day, which when I'm done this, I have a couple more things to do, but then I'm done for the day. That's, you've got the rest of the day to do whatever you want. I haven't worked a job. Yep. Time for you, nothing like it. I haven't worked, actually in June, it was 9 years. I haven't worked a full-time job. I got into this industry. I lost my job. I couldn't find another one. The job market was horrible. I was broke, unemployed, in foreclosure. I was being sued. My one brother, who I adored, he passed away. And I did go to Google. I don't know how I knew, but somehow I knew that. And I think I'll say it was God. The people were making money online. I searched make money online. I bought a website. But there was I had no mentor. I had no training. They sent me a 3-page PDF on how to set up pay-per-click ads, which I did that. And I spent $3,000. I didn't make any money. I was sending traffic. Yeah, Muldi, that's, when you don't have time freedom to spend with your family or do what you want. And that's one of the things, the autonomy that I have. And if you have a job and you need to do something, you're going to have to ask your boss. In fact, the job I lost, the woman, the department head, you had to fill out a form, and then the form had to be approved that even if you just wanted a day off or you were going to take a vacation. So it kind of felt like a prison to me, or even like school, because I had one job. You had to punch a time clock. You had to punch a time clock when you came in. You had to punch a time clock when you went out for lunch. You had to punch it when you came back in from lunch, and then you had to punch out when you left at the end of the day. And you really don't have any freedom, and you're working for somebody else. You're making them rich, and this industry can change your life. But I put on the topic today on TikTok and my YouTube channel. Do I have to show my face? Because a lot of people don't want to show. They don't want to get on camera, and I didn't either. I swore that I was never going to get on camera, and I've cut now over 5,000 videos. And I was in foreclosure at the time, so I had to get over that really quick. And your first videos will suck. They all do. That's just kind of part of the learning process. But the more you do, the better you get at it. I know a lot of people, and my mentor has said how many times the live stream on TikTok. I'm live streaming on 2 places because I have an audience on YouTube too. And there's benefits for me. And what's cool is the software I use, they'll automatically upload the video when I'm done. So it's a piece of content where TikTok only saves yours for 30 days. I think they let them split them up. But this is a kind of content. I think video marketing is very powerful. But I think this is even more powerful because I'm live, and this is probably the only thing I'm doing right now. I'm not using AI because all the videos I've been cutting since I got an AI course at the beginning of June, I'm using AI. AI is not going away. I just decided to jump all the way in because it's not that AI will replace you. It's that the people that learn how to use AI will replace you. So if you're jumping on, if you have a question, put it in the comments. I've had some people ask me, I did a couple trainings. Somebody asked me to do a training on social media marketing. I also did one on email marketing. If it's a topic I know and I've been successful and made money with it, I'd be happy to do a training. If it's not, I don't think it's ethical for me to teach on something I haven't done. But if I don't know it or I can't answer your question or do a training, I can probably give you a resource. I had somebody the other day that asked me about CPA marketing. I know what it is. I know basically how it works. I've never done it. I've never done it to use it to make money with it. So I don't think it's ethical. I did give him a couple resources because if he really wants to learn, he can get a course and learn from somebody that's done it, and then go through the course and he'll probably get better results. Thank you. Somebody just gave me a gift badge, or thank you. It's better to learn from somebody who's an expert on something and if they have a course, get it. I do suggest if you're using social media, no matter what the reason, find at least 10 people in your niche that has something going on. You can look at their profiles. Do they have, how many followers do they have, and follow them. I mean, because anybody I'm following on, whether it's TikTok or my YouTube channel or Instagram or Facebook or any of them, because I'm learning from them. You can learn a lot from somebody, but if you watch what they do and pick out, you want to model what's already proven to work. And I spent a year in a coaching program learning Instagram, and with the videos, you can actually use the videos and learn from watching what they're doing and then model it. So everybody I'm following on any social media platform, there's a reason for it. And I do suggest, and especially if you're new, whatever platform, pick one platform, stay on it till you master it, but find 10 people on that platform, and you can follow more than that if you see other people. Thank you, Multi, for liking the video. I really appreciate it. And model what they're doing, and you can learn from them, because success leaves clues. And the guy I took the coaching from, and I did invest money into that, he does on average about $10 million a year on Instagram. So he's a good person to learn from. And I hadn't really paid much attention to Instagram, but all this stuff with TikTok, potentially going away, and these 90-day things that Trump keeps doing, I don't know if he can keep doing them. And there doesn't seem to be anybody that's come forward to raise their hand saying that they want to buy TikTok. So I don't know. I guess he can do another 90-day. The one that he did it in June 19th, and now that one's up September 19th. So there's a lot of people, not even a lot, a ton of people in the United States using TikTok, that if it goes away, they're gonna lose a lot of people. But I get their concern about the security, but doesn't seem to be anybody that is seriously interested in buying TikTok, and that's kind of a problem. So we'll have to see, and that's why, I am on TikTok, I am on Instagram, on Facebook. I'm also on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I do have accounts on Pinterest, X, but I don't really spend much time on them. I am posting 3 videos on TikTok every day and 3 videos on Instagram, and I'm almost on each of those platforms. These are new accounts. I started posting on them last June. I'm almost at 100,000 followers. So, and they're similar, but the thing I love about Instagram has some things that you can't do on any other platform. And like with stories, you post stories on any other platform, but Instagram, they're gone in 24 hours. You can create a story highlight on Instagram, and then that story stays up there for as long, unless you delete it, and you can't do that on any other platform. And that's one of my favorite things about Instagram. You can post stories on TikTok, but they go away in 24 hours. So that's one of my favorite things, because any platform, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, when you do a story, they're gone in 24 hours. And that's like my favorite thing. So I've been spending more time on Instagram than TikTok. But I am posting on it, and then whatever happens with it, happens with it. I hate to see it go because there's tons of people using it in the US. Good morning, P. It doesn't have a name. Good morning. Oh, I can't see it. Thank you, Maldi, for the first gift. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, it's a rose. Thank you. So that we don't really have any control over it. And actually, if President Trump hadn't signed that 90-day thing in January, TikTok would already be gone for people that live in the U.S. So, and I know there's a lot of people on TikTok, and there's over 5 billion people on social media on a whole. There's a lot of people on TikTok using it. And that's why, I suggest that, you do start with one platform, but once you master it, go to another one. I'm on a number of them because I've been doing this for a long time. But you want to master one before you get to another one, because the people you see making money, they've mastered some skills, and each social media platform is a little different. Like the algorithms on TikTok and Instagram are different. I can post the same video on each platform, and they each do differently. There's very few videos I've posted that they're both getting a lot of views. That's usually not typical. And I have one that, and some of you people that have been coming on TikTok, I posted a video now, it's been about a week ago, about Adidas's affiliate program. And now in a week, that video's got 1.6 million views, and I've had it's like over 23,000 comments on them. I can't get to all the comments. TikTok has blocked me after I answer so many. So that's why you're getting on here. The video is all I have about Adidas. It's a free program. You're only going to make 1 to 5%. You apply, they send you an affiliate link that's cookie to you. Anybody comes through your link and buys, you would earn a commission. But if you want to even make, say, $500 a month, and you want to do that, you're going to have to get hundreds of sales a month to make $500. That to me is not worth it. I average 900 a sale. So if I get 10 sales a month, that's $9,000. And if you would want to do that, and Adidas, you would want to say make $1,000, you're going to have to get thousands of sales a month. I don't think it's worth it. And plus, you're sending people to a page where you can't capture their information. You only have one time to talk to them, and then they're gone. You want to send them to a system, and that's where the automation comes in. You send them to a website, a capture page, get them on your email list, and then you have a set of emails that are automatically set up to go out on your behalf. It's working 24/7. And if you're going to, 80% of companies have affiliate programs. Adidas, Nike, Target, Walmart, Amazon, and they all on average pay you 1 to 5%, so it's not worth it. Pretty gift, is that what people call you? If you're interested in the business, go to payudaily.com or go up to my profile on TikTok and click the link. We have the program I'm in, there's video trainings that you go through, and then we have live trainings throughout the week. My mentor does one usually on Tuesdays, where she does a training and then she breaks us all out. It's interactive, she uses Zoom into different groups, smaller groups of 2 to 5 people, and doing a topic. A lot of people have had breakthroughs on that, but this is an interactive program. You won't be, there are videos for you to watch, but it's not all videos. We also have a training for new people, and then another mentoring training throughout the week. We have tech calls if you need help. You can get on Zoom with somebody and ask them questions, or you can come in our group and join and post a question. Good morning, Greg. Good morning, Norz957. Well, Greg, I get that. I should do one of these about that. I can't answer that because I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know the time and effort you'll put into it. I don't know how well you follow instructions or how fast you learn. So it's different for everybody. And if you've never done this before, if you don't know how to use social media, because we teach you the correct way to do that, teach you how to build an email list. If you don't have an email list, or you don't have an audience somewhere that you have influence over, it might take you a long time. We just had 2 different people in our group that they've been in 8 months and they just got their first sales. So I can't answer that. And you can get this down to 2 hours a day, but it's work. And the blueprint that we're all following, we recommend you do 3 videos a day. And I've tested that myself. You pick the platform. 3 is the sweet spot. I've done 1, I've done 2, I've done 3, I've done 5, I've done 10, and 3 is the sweet spot. But you can, with the blueprint, you can get it down to doing 3 videos a day and follow the blueprint. We show you a free a classified ad strategy that you spend. It's the blueprint. Yeah, it's a blueprint. If you want, you can I have a free PDF that outlines the blueprint, but the blueprint is what we're all following, working 2 hours a day. Because most people, if you've worked a job, and I've worked long hours doing this, I've worked long hours when I had a job, and I was actually in school part-time to get past having to work 8-10-hour days or longer. But if you follow the blueprint and we show you step by step what to do, you can get it down to 2 hours a day. In the beginning, it may take you longer because if you've never done videos or you never use social media, until you get comfortable doing it. And then if you've never done any videos at all, your first videos will suck. That's just part of the learning process. My first videos suck. But I've done over 5,000 videos now. So And I started using AI in June. I got an AI course, and all the videos I've been posting, using AI for people. I titled this today, Do You Have to Show Your Face? Well, it's better that you do, but you can do faceless marketing. We do have training about that. Or you can use AI and you don't have to show your face. Um, yeah, I know a lot of people don't want to get in camera, and neither did I. And when I started this, and I've been doing this, it'll be 14 years next month, I swore I didn't want to get on camera. But you can make a lot more money if you get on camera. You can make more money if you go live like I'm doing. Um, I swore I didn't want to get onto camera, but I was in foreclosure at the time, so I had to get over that really quick. And my first videos sucked. It's just part of the process. So I really can't answer that. If you want to take a look at the PDF I have, that's free. You'll get an email from me. Go to payudaily.com. The email will have a link in it with the PDF. You can download that. You can save it. It's yours to keep. I mean, if you want to try to do this on your own, be my guest. I spent the first year I did this, I tried to do this on my own. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't know anyone. I literally went to Google, searched Make Money Online. I bought a website. They sent me a 3-page PDF showing me how to set up pay-per-click ads, which I did. I had no idea what I was doing. I spent $3,000 and I didn't make a dime. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have a proven system. I didn't have the 3-page PDF. That was the training. And I was sending traffic to a replicated website, which you never want to do. The reality that they're not meant to convert. That's not what they're for. And you don't want to send people to a sales page because you only have one chance to talk to them. And most people have to see something multiple times. Yeah, and I do get sales on first touch, but most of the people, they don't buy on first touch. In fact, I had somebody who, to give you an example, I mean, you want to start using social media to generate leads. She was on my email list. She got on it last October 2024, and she just bought something from me in July. Now, I did talk to her a few times on TikTok before she bought. So, I mean, you have to nurture the leads. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. People join people, not companies. And I'm promoting this particular program because it's digital marketing. You make 100% profit. It comes direct to you. You pick a merchant account, Stripe, PayPal, Square. There's a bunch of them. Attach a bank account, and then when somebody buys from you, that money goes in that merchant account. Like with Stripe, one of the reasons I really like Stripe, I can withdraw up to $500 every single day, and that takes 15 minutes to hit my bank account. And I've done network marketing, I've done affiliate marketing, I've done high ticket affiliate marketing, and you're sharing the profits. You're taking part of what you made, you're paying the company. And then with network marketing, the person that signed you gets a percentage. And had done high ticket affiliate marketing for quite a bit of time. I had somebody that came through my link. The product they bought was $25,000. I was making 27%, which is $6,200. That's great. I made that in a day. I woke up to that. That's awesome. That's more money than I made in a month working a job. But over 18,000 was going with the company. And when I started thinking about it, I have a couple of my own products that I make 100%. I started really getting into making 100%. It all coming to me. So that's why I'm doing this. And affiliate marketing, network marketing, they all work, but you are going to pay a percentage. The money goes to the company. They hold it. So, and they'll have a schedule. And if the company's good and they stay to the schedule, but you can typically with affiliate programs make 20 to 40%. There are some out there that pay a little bit more, but there's not a lot of them. So I'd rather have the 100% come to me versus sharing it with somebody else and then them holding the money. And they could change their compensation plan. They could change how they pay you. And I know ones will do that. They'll say initially, okay, you need $20 minimum to get paid out, and then change that to $100. So if you've got $20 sitting there, you're not going to be able to get paid out on that or see that money for whatever their thing is. Some of them hold it for 30 days. It depends on the program, but that's why I'm doing digital marketing. And digital marketing right now, it's doing about $1 trillion a day, and it's projected to go up a lot more over the next couple of years. Forbes has been talking about it for like the last 3 years. It's the e-learning sector, and the whole digital marketing space is booming. And if you want to get a piece of the pie, because it's just going to continue to grow. Especially with COVID, people are looking for ways to make money from home. And the other part about being digital, and you don't have to create the product. If you promote somebody else's, you don't have to create it. You don't have to do customer service. And because it's digital, you don't have to worry about shipping. You don't have to deal with any of that. And if you have a physical product or you have your own products, I have some of my own products, you are responsible for the customer service. Um, and with this, you don't have to do that. So the company takes care of that, and that's another because most of us were just not looking, myself included. We weren't just looking for a way to make money. I lost my job, but the time freedom, and then most people they have peace, and most people never get that. And the if you had to work your backside off for 10 years to make be financially free, would that be worth it to you? And Greg, I would ask you that. Would that be worth it to you? Um, because this isn't a quick fix. I mean, if you're looking, somebody you're looking to make money today, you want money in your pocket. My suggestion to you is to go drive Uber. You drive Uber today, you get paid today. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Phoenix. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Love to know why you're on social media. But to give that freedom to spend the time, because if you're working a job, you might get 4 weeks vacation a year to spend more time with your family, spend more time doing what you want, not having a boss, not having somebody to report to. And you can't do that if you're working a 9 to 5. And I had a guy on here yesterday. I don't know if he's going to jump on. He works 2 jobs. Well, Greg, you can take a look at what I'm doing. Go to payudaily.com or go to the link in my profile on TikTok. Watch the 2 videos, read the page. You'll get an email from me with the PDF that's yours to keep that outlines the blueprint. But I couldn't find one. I lost my job. I couldn't find another one. The job market was horrible. People were getting 1,500 resumes for one job. So if your application even made it out of the stack, which usually didn't, I got 3 people to contact me. I had 3 interviews. That was it in a year. So, and this industry, it's changed my life. It's changed so many other people's lives. And the day I was telling you about that, I made a little over $6,000. That is more money than I made in a whole month working a job. So, I mean, it can be life-changing income. Actually, and I was younger when I lost my job. The job, it's not now. Actually, I walk into places, Greg. I walk into stores, restaurants. A lot of them have a sign up saying they're looking for help. And I was getting blood drawn at LabCorp, and I was talking to the tech, and I said, "How did you learn this?" I said, "Don't you have to go to school?" And she said to me, "Well, she just got a job. She didn't have the money to go to school. She just got a job at a hospital because they needed people so badly, and they trained her." And a lot of there's a lot of jobs out there now that they would hire you, and not when I lost my job, they would hire you to train you because they're so desperate for people. Like when I lost my job, if you had a job and you were making $90,000 a year, they bumped that job down to 30,000, and they could get somebody because the job market was horrible. I never saw a job market that bad. And I remember my brother saying to me, just sell your house or stop paying your mortgage. You're never going to get a job. I mean, I eventually did get a job that was $12.50 an hour in a call center. And I was grateful for it. And I lost that too. They laid off just about everybody except like 2 people in my department. They even laid my boss off. So it was a totally different job market than it is now. And I have somebody that I haven't talked to her in a long time. She's been homeless. Actually, I think it's over 2 years. She's been living in her car. You're making 100K plus. Well, you can get up to 100K, Greg, but I don't know your work ethic and the effort you'll put into it because there's plenty of people making 6 or even 7 figures. My mentor has made $7 million in about the last 2.5 years using the blueprint and it's her product. She enhanced this program with the interactive part of it because she gets on Zoom. It's once a week. It's usually on Tuesday. Does a training, breaks us out in groups of 2, 3, 4 people on Zoom, and we do breakout sessions, and then she comes back, and I've seen her stay on to answer everybody's question. Sometimes there's hundreds of people on there to answer everybody's question. I've never seen anybody pour into people like she does, and that's another reason why She's made so much money. And she's done other things. She had a daycare she was running out of her house for 10 years, and she just wanted more time. She did network marketing for a while, and the company she was with changed, and this happens a lot with network marketing companies, changed the compensation plan, and her income went from like 7 to 8,000 a month down to like 3 because of the change in the compensation plan. And Modir was one that just closed recently. I know a lot of people in Modir. I had a lot of people approach me about asking me to take a look at it. They shut their doors after 23 years. And network marketing, there's some great network marketing companies out there. There's two. I use the products. The products are good. The one, I get a much better price than I would anyplace else. They have really good products and stuff. But doing network marketing, if you wanted to make 6 figures, and I was with a company for a couple of years, I signed over 350 people, and the most I can make a month with that is $3,000. And digital marketing and high ticket affiliate marketing, you can do that too. But I like the 100% profit. Good morning. What do people call you? Goob something. I'm not even going to say that. And what you're asking me, why did the video get recommended? If you're asking, and this is a person on my YouTube channel, if you're asking why YouTube recommended it, they usually do that when they see that there's people on something. If that's what you're asking, I'm not sure what you mean by why did this get recommended. If you could be more clear. Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure, Greg, when you get up to that 6-figure lifestyle, I mean, you've built up a lifestyle, you don't want to give it up, but you could start this part-time. I don't recommend anybody, and you can do this part-time too. I don't recommend anybody leave a full-time job until you get up, you're making enough money consistently online that you can leave it. And we've got plenty of people in our group. There's one woman who was working 3 jobs, and she had no time to show her kids or anything. And work. I worked 2 jobs at one point. Working 3 jobs, that's a lot. Okay, Greg, have a good weekend. That's a lot. And now she's left 3 jobs. She hit 6 figures. So it depends. And I get that question quite a bit. People asking me, how long will it take to get to this, or how long will it start, whatever, for me to make money, how long, whatever. And I can't really honestly answer that. Because I don't know you, I don't know your work ethic, I don't know the time and effort you put into it. And it does, I mean, you can get this down to 2 hours a day, but it does require work. It requires being consistent, showing up every day, being coachable, putting in the work. And if you can do that, and if you can, a lot of people can't follow simple instructions. I mean, this business really is simple. And the blueprint, we lay that out. We show you step by step what to do. And there's we've got over 50,000 people in our group. We've got live interactive trainings every week. We got tech help if you need it. You can come in our group and ask a question. Good morning, Zuka Nor. What do people call you? Okay. I'm trying my hardest, but my brother's dying from pancreatic cancer. I'm trying to financially support both households. Sorry about your brother. I mean, if you're looking for a way to bring in extra money, you can do this, and there's people that do it part-time, and depending whatever your financial goals are, and everybody's are different. Some people just want to make $0 to $500 a month. Some people want to make a couple thousand. Well, if you want to take a look at the program I'm looking, and I can mentor you, go to payudaily.com, and look, there's a website, click on it, put your email address in. There's 2 videos. Please watch both of them, read the page. You'll get an email from me. And that's got a video in it too with the PDF. The PDF, you can download that and save it. It's free. I mean, if you want to work off on your own, you can. But I did that for a year and I didn't make any money. It's very hard. You need a mentor. But you can take a look at the PDF. You take a look at what I'm doing. If you've got any questions, you can respond back to the email from me, and I'll answer it. But this is digital marketing. We make 100% profit. There's a ton of people doing this. We've got over 50,000 people in our group. There's plenty of people in there making money. I'm not the only one. So if you want to learn more, Rodney and then Zook Nanter, and I've got some other Scotty up here, and I can't see the other one. Scotty, go to payudaily.com. If you're on my TikTok account, go click the link in the profile. The website is www. Let me see if I can put it in here. paydaily.com. I just put it on. I just put it in the chat for you on TikTok. Not on TikTok, YouTube. That's the website. Just go to that. Put your email address in. Watch the videos. There's 2 videos. Go through the whole page. You'll get my PDF, and then if you got questions, reply back to the email. I can answer your questions for you. But it's digital marketing. I've done network marketing. I've done affiliate marketing. I've done high ticket affiliate marketing. And with all of them, you're sharing profits. And I decided I'd rather get 100%. I have some of my own products that I make 100%. I really like that. So go to the website, paydaily.com, put your email address in, and there's some videos there. Watch those. If you got questions, hit me back. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Sarah. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. I'd love to know why you're on social media. I do online marketing, making money from home, and I teach other people how to do the same thing. I've been doing this actually be 14 years in September. You can get this down to 2 hours a day, but it is work. And if you've never done this before, you've never used social media, you don't have an email list, an audience. And there was somebody else on my TikTok wanting to know how fast you can make $100,000 a year. I can't answer that. You're welcome. And I'm sorry about your brother. And I can relate. I got 2 cancers. I'm living with 2 cancer diagnoses. And I lost my one brother to AIDS and cancer. So I get what you're going through. I'll keep you in my prayers. So yeah, there's plenty of us doing this. You can get this down to 2 hours a day. In the beginning, if you're new and you have never done this before, while you're learning, it may take you longer. And anytime you're learning something, you get better with it, you get faster. And I've been using AI lately. I wanted to learn AI because AI is not going away. So if you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. I'd love to know why you're on social media. If you got a question, put it in the comments. I'd be glad to answer for you. I'm here every day at 10 a.m. Today I put on the topic, do I have to show my face? Because there's people that they don't. And I had somebody this morning that she won't click a link. Well, if you won't click a link, then this definitely isn't for you because you're going to have to click some links. She wouldn't even take a look at it. So this I can clearly say, and I said to her, well, this probably isn't for you. You're going to have to click some links. And if anybody wants to know more information, I am sending you to a website that you have to click and put your email address in. Good morning, Vicky. Good morning, Dave. Where are you jumping in from? Love to know why you're on social media. I do online marketing, making money from home, and I teach other people how to do the same thing. I've been doing this for over 14, it'll be 14 years in September. I started doing this after I lost my job. I couldn't find another one. I was broke, unemployed, in foreclosure. I was being sued. My one brother, who I adored, he passed away. And now I do this full time. I haven't worked a job in over 9 years. Good morning, Danny. Good morning. Thank you, Rodney, for the #1 gift badger. I appreciate that. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Love to know why you're on social media. Some of you on TikTok, I've found a video I did about a week ago that's got 1.6 million views on it. And I've got, I think it's now over 23,000 comments. There's no way I can answer all of those because TikTok won't let me. And when you do too many, they block you, and they've done that to me. So if you want more information, your best bet, go to my profile on TikTok, go to paydaily.com and click it, and you can watch some videos and learn more about what I'm doing. I do digital marketing. I picked that business model because it's 100% profit. I'm not sharing money with anybody, and it comes directly to me. Anything else you might do, network marketing, affiliate marketing, high ticket affiliate marketing, they're going to hold whatever you earn. The money does go to the company, and then they pay out. They probably have a schedule. They should have a schedule, and you could be waiting. I can withdraw every single day up to $500 out of my Stripe account and have that go to my bank account in 15 minutes. And I love that, which you can't do that with, and I have some of my own products too. I could do the same thing. You can't do that with network marketing or affiliate marketing. And I've been actually involved with over 16 companies since I've been doing that have all gone out of business. Um, and they decide when you get paid and how you get paid. You don't really have anything to say about that. You can pick with this. You can pick your merchant account. Most of us use PayPal, Stripe, or Square, but there's other ones you can do. So if you're jumping on, if you have a question, let me know, because I've been on now. It's over 45 minutes. I'm probably going to cut this off in 10 to 15 minutes. If you have a question, drop it in the comments. I would love to know why you're on social media. I do online marketing, making money from home, and I teach other people how to do the same thing. And if I had somebody on here yesterday, a guy by the name of Hank, that was saying he was working two jobs. And I have done that at one point. I worked two jobs and I was in school. It's exhausting, and you don't have time for anything else. And I remember being so exhausted that, like, on Saturday, I practically sleep the whole day. So you don't, if you're working a 9 to 5, you're working more than one job. It is exhausting. And we have somebody in our group. She was working 3 jobs. She joined this program. Now she's made over 6 figures, and she's left all 3 of those jobs with what she's doing and what she found out, and how she can make money from home and not have to work for anybody. So that's great. And that's what this industry can do for you. But anybody you see making money, they put the work in, they were coachable, they were consistent. And you need to be consistent, show up every day. That's 7 days a week. And how long you may have to do that until you get some traction. Because if you're trying to build a following on social media, it doesn't matter why. If you don't show up every day, you'll never get anyone to follow you. People will go find someone else who does show up every day. People want to know that you're there. And if you don't think people are watching you, I'm telling you, they are. I used to think that, and it's not true. They are watching you. And I've had somebody I met at an event that came up to me and introduced herself, and she said, "I've been watching your videos for like 3 years." I had no idea who she was. I don't, because not everybody that comes to any of my content, not everybody comments. So you don't even know unless somebody comments. And like with this live stream on YouTube, I can see how many people are on, but unless somebody comments, I don't know who's on. TikTok shows you as people are coming on, and then people come on this and go off and come on, you can see them, but YouTube doesn't show you that. So you can't, unless somebody comments. But there's plenty of people that have watched my content. There's people that are watching my content now that I don't know because they haven't commented, or if they're on my email list, they haven't responded to an email. So you're the things that you may not know. There's things that until somebody says something to you, but I am telling you because I used to think that people are watching you. And they want to know, if you're trying to build an audience in social media, they want to know that you're going to show up every day. And it's like if you had a physical store and you put up your hours are Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6, and somebody comes and there's one day you just don't feel like opening the store and you don't have anybody to send, so you just don't open your store. And that's on, say, a Wednesday. Somebody comes to your store at like 2:00 in the afternoon on a Wednesday when you said you were going to be there and you're not there, they'll go find somebody else. Because what I'm doing, and plenty of businesses out there, there's just not one place to go that you can get it from. And people want to know you're going to show up. And most of the people I talk to, since I've been doing this, they're not consistent. I can take a look at their social media account and I can tell almost immediately that they're not consistent. And you can't just come on, do some stuff, and then not show up for a couple of days. People will go out and broadcast, "I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks." You can't do that. You can get to the point. I mean, this is a 7-day-a-week thing. Good morning, Betsy. Good morning. Oh, I can't see your name. Thanks for jumping on. Love to know why you're on social media. I do online marketing, making money from home. And I teach other people how to do the same thing. And I'm talking today. A question I get is, do I have to show my face? The answer is no. You can do faceless marketing. You can also do AI. But I know with video marketing is very powerful. Good morning, Sarah. If you're jumping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Video marketing is very powerful. People, they can see you, they can hear you. And in this world of social media and all the fake accounts, people want to know you're real, and you can do that better if you get on, show your face on video. Video marketing is very powerful, and live streaming like this is even more powerful because I'm live now, and had a guy yesterday that wanted me to do a personalized video for him, or an audio explaining the business and talking and telling him about me. And that's not how this goes. But if you follow a process, you send people to your website where they can consume information about what you're doing. You get their email address, you get them on that email list, because you don't own your social media accounts, you don't control them, you can lose them at any time. I lost 10 TikTok accounts, I lost 3 Instagram accounts, and a Facebook group. I had over 60,000 people. And this TikTok account's new. I started posting on this 3 videos last June, and so is my Instagram. And both of them now I'm at just about 100,000 followers. So good morning, Roy. Good morning, Fricky. Good morning, BOI294. What do people call you? Good morning, Kimmy. So if you're not doing that, and he wanted that, and like, I just don't do that, because he needs to feel. He said he needed to feel more comfortable moving forward. And if you're going to do this, you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. And the times when I've made some of the biggest progress or leaps is when I've done something that I was totally uncomfortable doing it. There is no growth in your comfort zone. And you want to follow a process we have a proven system. Following a blueprint, you can work 2 hours a day. We tell you exactly what to do. It's proven. How many people? We've got over 50,000 people. We've got tens of thousands of people in our group using it, making money with it. It works. And when I started, I didn't have that. I didn't have a process. I didn't have a proven system. I didn't have a mentor, and I didn't make any money as a result of that. And that was the whole first year I got in this industry. And good morning, Jennifer. Good morning. Oh, I can't see this. Good morning, Kenneth. You want to have a proven system in place where you're building an email list, because that's an asset. Your social media accounts are not an asset. You could lose them at any time. You don't own them. You don't control them. And you can lose them at any time. So you want to build an email list. We show you how to do that. And if you're not doing that, you're using social media and you're not capturing people's information so you can continue to keep talking to them. And yeah, I do get sales on first touch, but most people are going to have to see something multiple times. I had somebody who joined my email list last October 2024. I did talk to her a few times on TikTok, and she just bought something from me in July. And that's 10 months. I mean, you want to be generating leads, getting people on your email list, so you can nurture the leads and continue to and build relationships. And if you're not doing that, yeah, you could get sales on first touch. It's a lot harder to make any money. And I do know people that send people to a sales page or a replicated website and they buy, and that does happen. But most people are going to have to see something multiple times. If you think about your own buying habits, if you're looking at something and you could see it in a store, you could see it online, you could go back to the store and look at it again, you can go back online looking at how many times you look at something before you make a buying decision. That is true with most people. And that's why you want to get people to a capture page or website. If you can give something away for free, it's better. And give them something in exchange for their email. It could be a PDF. I have that, an ebook. It could be a webinar training. It could be a video training that you're giving away for free in exchange for their email address. If you're promoting something else, you could ask them if they have something you can give away for free. It's not that hard to make a PDF. You can use Canva, or if you don't think you can make one on your own, go to Fiverr, Fiverr.com. They do $5 to $10 gigs. You could have somebody do it for you, and they can make it look really professional. You can send them a picture, send them information about what you're doing, information about you, make it look professional, and then you could give that away. And you can, or if, like for weight loss, say if weight loss is your thing, you could do a PDF with 5 ways to lose weight without starving yourself, and put that in the PDF, and give that away as a freebie. Whatever niche you're in, give some free tips. And if it's something you've done and you're an expert at, you can share some of what you've learned and share it away. Or you just do a video training or a webinar, a recording of a webinar. And if you're promoting somebody else's stuff, you could ask them if they have something. They may be able to give you something away for free, but it's better. You'll get more leads, and then you can keep nurturing people on your email list. You keep emailing them, inviting them to stuff, you promote to them, you give out free value. because I've been doing these now. Actually, it'll be a month tomorrow. I've been going live every single day at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm just giving out free value. And I've personally spent over $100,000 to get around different people and learn from them. And if you want to make money online or work from home, it's mindset and skill set. It's the skills you master that nobody can take away from you. So when I lost how many different social media accounts, I know what to do. And I've been able to build this whole new account on TikTok and on my Instagram account and get them. I'm almost at 100,000 followers on each of them because I know what to do. And that is something nobody can take away from you, because you can lose your social media accounts. Yeah, you want to use social media. There's over 5 billion people every day on social media. You can get plenty of exposure for whatever you're doing. If you have a message, a mission, a company you're promoting, a cause, you have an online business, an offline business, and you're trying to get exposure, you can use social media for free. My mentors used it to make, she's at like $7 million now in a couple of years, and she didn't spend a dime on advertising. And that's what, I've learned from her, this program, her mentoring. I joined a mastermind she was doing to work closer with her, and some of the stuff that she's teaching me, because it's mindset and skill set. And the people you see making money, yes, you can get this down to 2 hours a day, but there is work involved. There's not anybody that you see making money that they didn't put work in, because you do have to show up and do the work, be consistent, be coachable. And a lot of people, I had somebody message me this morning. She wanted more info. So I sent her my website, and she said, I don't click links. Well, if you're not willing to click any links, then I got to say to anybody, this isn't for you, because you're going to have to click some links. So this is, she's never going to, until she fixes that, because she doesn't want to click any links. That for her, that's it. Like, because people give you information, you never want to, go explain person by person. You're going to get burned out. That's why you have a system and a website with a video explaining things to people, and that's what you give to people, and they give you your email address, and they get on your email list, because you want to build an email list. It's an asset. You may have heard the money's in the list. And they say for every subscriber you have, that's worth $1 a month in revenue. So if you got 1,000 subscribers, that should be worth $1,000, but depending on what you're doing. So I've been doing these now for a month. I'm here every day at 10 a.m. and I'm probably going to end this in a few minutes. So if nobody has any questions, if you do have a question, drop in the comments, whether you're on TikTok or my YouTube channel. I will be back tomorrow. If you got something you're trying to figure out and you got a topic, you can drop in the comments. If I've done it, I'd be glad to do a training. I did one on social media marketing, and I did another one on email marketing. If it's something I've done, I can do a training. If it's not, I don't think it's ethical, but I probably can give you a resource to send you to, that if that's something you want to learn or you're trying to figure out, because I don't think it's ethical to teach or train on something that you haven't done. Because if you haven't done it or made money with it, but there's plenty of things. I know a lot of things. I don't know everything, but I've been doing this for a long time. If I can't show you myself, I can probably give you a resource that you can go to, because you want to get around somebody. Success leaves clues, that's already done it, so you can learn from them. You want to model what's already proven. And my mentor, she's a great example. And she's a great teacher, and I've never seen anybody give so much to their community. And now we've got over 50,000 people. So that's cool. So does anybody have any questions before I go? I will be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am doing these every single day. If you got a topic, let me know. If you have a question, you can come on and drop in the comments, or you can send an email to lindabomba@payyodaily.com. I know there's been some other people that have jumped on here that had questions, and today we're just kind of going over, do you have to show your face? Because I know a lot of people don't want to get on camera. No, you don't. You can do faceless marketing. You can use AI. But in this world of the internet and the fake accounts on social media, you'll get better results and faster results if you do show your face. And I didn't want to, and I said that when I started this, I didn't want to get on camera. At that time, I was in foreclosure, so I had to get over that really fast. And today now I've cut over 5,000 videos. But you can do faceless marketing. We have training for that. You can use AI. That if you don't want to get on camera, you don't have to. And I know people have issues with that. So you can do that. But I do recommend to everybody, because video marketing is very powerful. When you get on, people can see you, they can hear you. Live streaming like this is even more impactful, because you're live and you can talk, interact with people. Videos, people are just watching, and you may not want to go live. I mean, I didn't go live at first, but it's live streaming can be really powerful, and you can get to more people, because if TikTok or to YouTube see people coming onto this, they'll push it out to more people. And being consistent. I've been here every day. Tomorrow it's a month. I'm going to keep doing that until I say different. Been here every day at 10 a.m. Eastern. So if nobody has any questions, I'm going to go. I will be here again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. If you have questions, bring them. If something you're trying to figure out, let me know. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.